All right. Welcome to GUFON-RadioStream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Thursday, December 13th. We're almost at the end of the year. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Things are going as planned. Remember what I said way back when? I'm going to do The Secret. Just remember those words. I don't know what that means. You know what it means. For those usual suspects that are here, welcome to GUFON-RadioStream. I normally would play the one that was made for me, the intro, but it's not on my computer, and I couldn't find it where it was originally sent to me, so I had to rush to get this on, which is the 1 minute late start. But anyway, we're here, and we did it. Can you turn on the camera? Turn it on. No, that one. There you go. That's right, kids. We're here live. No shades tonight, although I probably will put them on here in a minute. Hate the eye bags. Get the eye bags during the end of the week. No sleep makes Richie unhappy. You know what makes me happy, though? Doing this. This is what I love to do, and I'm glad we're doing it. I'm doing it. You're doing it. We're here. And last night's show, I thought, was a success, even though we don't normally do a show on Wednesday night. It was a lot of fun talking about Tyler and listening to Jimmy Church do his show, and boy, did he look miserable. He did not look like he wanted to be there. And if you're on camera, you got to look happy. You can't be rolling your eyes at your guests' comments. I guess you could, but I think that's a glitch in his matrix. I think he just does that out of habit, I think. I'm not sure that's something he even knows he's doing. But it's weird when you watch somebody rather than just listening, you get to see these little quirks and things. And yeah, Jimmy had some quirks last night I never noticed until him talking to Tyler Gluckner. Glockner? You know, it was a weird show. I say that because Jimmy usually does a pretty good interview. But it was just weird. I guess Tyler just goes off and goes on his little rants about himself. I never met anyone more narcissistic than me. He is obviously way more narcissistic. Well, the most narcissistic person, I would have to say, is the Hulk.
Watch it, brother.
No. Listen to what I'm going to say.
Don't get me started, brother.
No. Just pay attention. You might learn something.
That's not what I want to hear, brother. Do you understand where I am, brother?
I know where you are. You're in Afghanistan and Arkansas.
That's right, brother. That's where the rednecks thrive, brother. That's where middle America lives. That's the heartbeat of America.
What are you doing, a Chevy commercial all of a sudden? All right already. Okay, hold on. We got to turn down the volume on the old phone here. I get people texting me, messaging me during the show, and it's like, I'm doing a show. Just go into the chat room, which I can see, by the way. So I want to say hi to everybody who's in there. Dave Scott from SORs joined us in here tonight. Thank God. Pat Walker, William, Dark Hour, Bardell, producer. Hey, what's up, man? Great. Good to see you. Thumbs up. And Brett Lewis made it. You guys are piling up in here. And the usual suspects, as we say. And all those abroad who are starting to join the fun, food, and entertainment here on GUFON-RadioStream on a Thursday night. Now, winter is just getting started. But it is cold over at One Network. A little bit colder than it was. I got some great news. There's one thing that I love. And I know you would too. I love being right about things. And when it happens and you see it happening in a slow, painful way, slowly deteriorating into a what could have been to a has been, what never will be, cannot be. And I love watching as Hulk Empire crushes around, falls down in little pieces. I don't know if anybody heard, but somebody left the flock.
Hey, brother, you know that's not what happened, brother.
No, I'm going to tell my story. You can jump in later.
Don't get me started.
I thought I already started. We already started. Let me just finish out what I got to say.
Go ahead, brother. It's your life. It's your neck, brother. You better watch what you're saying. I'm listening on every turn, every speaker. Everything's turned up full volume. I can't even talk.
Let me do the talking. S4, Cooper, flew the nest over at the Hulk Network. What do they call it over there? What is it over there? And what do they call it over there? The Hulk Network? Yeah, it's the Hulk FM network. It's the Hulk Network over there. You know where I was. Where I used to do the show for about 11 months. No. 8, 9, 10 months, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's ended. Thank God. And everybody's leaving. One by one. The door opens.
Watch it, brother.
And the door closes.
Nobody else is coming in here anymore, brother.
No, you got a problem with trust. You got a problem keeping people in your little nest over there. What's the matter at that network? I don't understand it. Hulk? Where he's gonna come and get me. I know he's coming back.
You said you wanted to talk. Talk, brother. Say your piece, brother. I'm coming after you full throttle, brother. 2 24-inch biceps. I said my prayers. I took my vitamins, brother. I'm ready to go off the top rope at you, brother. Go ahead. Finish your tirade, brother.
I will. Eric Cooper left. Said goodbye to the Hulk Network. That's another one gone. And another one gone. And another one's off the bus. Hey, I got to see you go. Another one's off the bus. Remember when Weird Al Yankovic did that? Did that song, Another One Bites the Dust? He did Another One Rides the Bus. People are leaving that network faster than they can keep them in. Never saw the numbers.
I heard I'm doing pretty good.
Nope, not doing good.
What do you mean I'm not doing good, brother? I was doing great. You said my numbers were at the top. Did you lie to me, brother? I can't take it anymore, brother.
I think I got this prediction correct. I said 2.5 months ago that in 6 months that network will be a thing of the past. Now, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I don't want it to leave if we can have fun, but I'd love to see it burn slowly. The embers are just inside every muscle, and the embers are just, you can't get them out. They're stuck to the insides.
And it hurts, brother.
I know, but it's your fault. You're the one. You're the problem. Let me paint a picture. Who left first? Right? Dave Scott left. Right? It was. I don't know if he was the first. I think it was. Here, I even wrote it down because I didn't want to forget. Hold on. Who was the first one to leave there? Right? Who was that first? Oh, it was the Madman. Right? And then Dave left. I left. Cooper's gone. They're leaving faster than a virgin on prom night. That doesn't work. But you know what I mean. A virgin on prom night ain't no virgin no more. That's not nice, Rich. Keep it professional.
This is why you left the network, brother. Because you weren't in. You were out, brother. When I give an ultimatum, you're supposed to stay on my side, brother. You're supposed to show that you're a part of the team, brother. But no, you wanted to go your own way. Do your own things, brother. And what happened to you?
Well, I don't know. We got a nice chat room going on. We got the show exactly where I wanted it to be on YouTube. It's working without your help. You said you were going to help me. Never helped me.
I tried to help you for 1 hour, and we couldn't get it to work, so I left.
Exactly. You gave me 1 hour of your time, and just because we couldn't figure it out, you quit. And that's what's going on with that network. Can't figure it out, everybody's quitting. Can't figure out how to keep the people, keep people happy. And that is why I'm a little bit happier tonight than I was earlier today. Knowing that stuff happens at that network makes me a little bit happier than I was before it happened. I just have so many thoughts going through my mind. I just had to let that out. I had to do a release. I had to let that go before the show. actually got kicking off.
What do you mean, brother? This isn't your show, brother?
Oh, it's the show. Don't be a dick. So that's what's going on in the world of the internet radio powerhouse, Hulk FM network, failing miserably. And it all starts at the top.
Brother.
It's your fault. Nobody to blame but yourself. If you can't keep people happy, they're going to leave. You don't show anybody the numbers. You're consistently not answering your phone. You can't make anybody happy with any suggestions, any advertising, anything to promote them. You've done nothing but complain about your poor, sad, pathetic life. Who you go to your kid for advice? Who, I mean, what is this kid? 12, 13 years old? He's asking him advice on how to run a radio station. I'm not lying. Did it with me. When Victor made the GUFON-RadioStream on Shoutcast for me, and I told Joe about it. You can't do that. Why? Because you just can't. That you're going to take people away from the Hulk network. And they're going to go there. No, you don't understand. I'm promoting my show away from your show. I can do whatever I want on my time. That ain't cool, brother. The next day I get a message. And it was pretty long, which is rare from Hulk because he doesn't really know how to type longer than a few words. So it must have taken him all day. And he says, I talked to my son and asked him, since he doesn't have any, what do you call it? Vetted interest? What is it? Vested? I don't even know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. He's not part of the network over there. He's just asking his kid, hey, if you had your own network and some guy made his own network and he does his show on your network, do you think, and the kid's like, that's awful. Awful, Dad. That's just awful. He's taking away from, that's not right, Dad. I don't agree, Dad. But this is the problem with a lower mentality. And I'm not knocking the guy. It's the facts. You have no idea what I went through, what other people, I know what Cooper went through on S4. I know what they're going through over there, what Dave went through. I know. I was there. So the reason I'm talking about it is because it's a little bit of a gloat. And I'm gloating. And I wanted to rub it out, rub it in, and rub it out. Because this person does not know how to treat people properly, is not organized, is a procrastinator. Yeah, we'll do it next time in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. I wanted to do this marathon the second week. We went all week long. I wanted to do a marathon. Oh, yeah, it's too long. It's too long. I'm like, 12 hours. Let's do 12 hours. And let's just do 6 hours. I'm like, that's not a marathon, man. I do 6 hours standing on my head. Let's do something that makes us look tired, makes us weak, shows our vulnerability, makes us human. Oh, man, I don't want to get that tired, bro. No, let's just do it in a few weeks. We'll figure it out. Never happened. It's going to happen this New Year's. I think I want to do that. I want to do 4 consecutive, hold on. I get 6 hours per YouTube stream. I wanted to do 4 in a row. What is that? 6, 12, 18, 24 hours. I wanted to go straight. Now, I have a 100-foot camera cord, which could take you everywhere with me, except walking the dog. So while I walk the dog, I'll play something on the TV, on the YouTube channel. But it's happening, slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. What movie? Airplane. That's right. 6 hours is no marathon, man. Marathon Man. What a great movie. Did you ever see that? Wasn't that with Al Pacino? I think it was with Dustin Hoffman. No. Do you know Dustin Hoffman, wasn't he almost Han Solo, I believe? Anyway, well, tonight we got a good show. Hey, we're moving on, all right? Until next time, until there's more breaking news on Hulk Network over there.
You know what, brother? Screw you! I'm in, you're out, brother.
It's too late. I'm already out. Do you understand? Nobody's pulling me back in. You'll never, ever get this. You'll never get Little Richie G again. Do you understand?
I don't care about Little Richie G. You know what that sounds like, brother? Sounds like you got a problem somewhere else, brother.
And if I did, I'm man enough to talk about it. You're not. You know what he said? Know what he said? You know what he said.
If I was doing this for 10 years, brother, and I didn't make it yet, I would quit.
Yeah, you're a quitter. And now people are quitting on you. Good riddance. God, I hate people. You know, people like that. I hate that stuff. I do. I hate it. I hate being, I fell for it, you know, Mr. Nice Guy. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. I'm going to give you everything you need. You call me, I'll be there. No, everything was the opposite. He lives in bizarro world. Up is down, down is up, black is white, white is orange, day is night. Everything over there is the opposite. I'm not kidding at all, at all, at all, at all. I don't like this coffee mug, but I need a drink. So, I want to talk about a few things tonight. We're going to go a little different. You know, we've been doing a lot of UFO talk lately, and that's fine. We had the Bob Lazar shtick for a while, which, by the way, good riddance. I'm done. Unless something major happens, like he gets murdered. I really don't want to talk about Bob Lazar again. We may talk about him during a marathon because I'm going to need something to talk about, but I'm done. Done with... And you know what? I heard the movie was okay. If you've never seen it, you may want to see it. If you know about Bob Lazar like we all do, then you may not want to see it. It's not that great. You're going to run out and spend money on it or rent it at home. Yeah, it's only $12, but money could go to another show, you know. But nonetheless, we got to move on. I was going to say something else and I changed my mind. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. Somebody just asked me if I'm on tonight.
Am I on tonight, brother? What do you think this is, brother? An image of something else? I mean, really?
Oh, okay. I see what. Oh, I love these videos. Thanks. Appreciate the video. Let me turn that off before it accidentally gets on the air. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about tonight, it's not the Yonaguni ruins. We're going to talk about Yonaguni, these ruins that are somewhere on the other side of the world. China, Japan, that area. They're underwater. Is it natural? Was it made up from four plates that are merging at this one point in that ocean over there that are causing this perfectly symmetrical, I don't know, it looks like it's some sort of structure. I mean, that's for sure. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. I want to get on to the Bigfoot stuff because I really want to get this out of the way because I'm excited about it. Because we've talked about Bigfoot here on the show here and there. You know, we've heard Bigfoot talk before. We've heard Bigfoot sing. We heard Bigfoot do a lot of things. And you've heard me duplicate that perfectly. That was Tim Allen. But tonight, I have some new Bigfoot speech. It's new to us. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to pull it up. And I love Bigfoot. I really do. I want him to be real. I have a hard time with it. And I know some people who've seen Bigfoot, but I'm going to say it. And people have said it many times. It's a shame because the BFRO has 200 cameras on a couple of places where Bigfoot has been seen in those popular spots all over the country. And they can't get a good picture of this guy. How can Bigfoot avoid the cameras at every time? I think it's possible because some animals, some creatures can detect you know, that kind of energy. And I think Bigfoot may, if real, have the ability to detect that type of signal. It's weird, you know. People see them in different forms, in like static electricity, or kind of like a weird predator type of liquefied, see-through type of staticky creature. Maybe it's in its natural form at that point. Maybe Bigfoot can take the shape of many things. Now, I have a 17-minute video here. I'm not going to play it all, but we're going to go through probably half of it because it's interesting and it's well, you'll see. This one's called Family of Bigfoot Caught on Video. And I also have Real Talking Sasquatch Caught on Video. Man records himself with Sasquatch. So this is a recording of Bigfoot. Let me pull it up.
Stuff being thrown at.
And now I want you to watch this. This is from Ontario, Canada. I'm pulling it up. Don't worry, it's coming. Now, we don't have any more lagging. You noticed I got rid of the lagging. There is no more lagging on the show. So I got a full screen ready. Let's see what the 50-50 cam looks like tonight. You don't, well, this is just sounds of Bigfoot. So, but I'm going to put you over here and give you the whole TV for this. All right, here we go. This is Bigfoot making some noise on GUFON-RadioStream. Glad to have you out here, guys. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.
It's the 3rd of May. 10 minutes after getting here, I already had a marble sitting on my car.
You sat on a marble?
Placed a rock on my license plate, and I had my sleeping bag on my front seat because I'm going to sleep in my tent tonight by the gift tree. And I went to lift my sleeping bag off the front seat to go bring it into my tent. And I had 3 rocks sitting on my seat. He went in my car. Okay, I'm just leaving my camera sitting on top of my car here. And you hear that? That's stuff being thrown at us. I'm just going to leave this sitting here because they know the camera's running. Did you hear that? Like while I was standing up there?
When you just did the one there again?
I did like about 3 times while I was standing up there.
I heard the one. I keep hearing shit everywhere though.
I know. Did you hear that?
Hmm?
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are having fun, eh? And another one. That hit my chair. That hit my chair.
Well, yeah. In no way they could be throwing those
A
rocks.
few things thrown at us here.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure of it. No way you could have done that, huh? Was that you, Jay? You can hear little whistlings.
No. They're just having fun. We've had about at least a dozen things thrown at us while we're sitting out here.
Later on, you'll hear Bigfoot.
Strange stuff
Bigfoot
goes on when
burps.
Sasquatch are around.
I'm not kidding. Bigfoot burps later on. You're gonna laugh. I swear you're gonna die.
I'm gonna be sleeping in my tent tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pitching a tent.
Oh.
Oh, and nobody gets scared.
Where's
Nobody
that?
jumps up. They're just so casual about it. Oh, He just threw a razor blade at you. Oh, it's in your eye. Oh, okay.
Break anything.
Take it out. He didn't mean it. He's just having fun tonight.
Oh, second my leg.
Oh, guy just got hit with the rock. I just broke my leg. It's nothing major. I'm okay. I could hop home.
You just landed on my leg.
He landed on his leg. It's in his leg, the rock.
It just bounced off you. It's a rock. They're very, very gentle about it, you know? They're not aggressive. Can you please put your handprints on my car? Can you throw something if you understand me, please? Thank you very much.
I mean, there's no way they could be flicking rocks, right? You know what I mean?
You do
Like-
understand me.
Like they could have Reese's Pieces in their fingertips and just flicking them.
Want the green one?
Come on, man. Where's the good stuff? It should be coming up here any second. Oh, watch what's coming up. You're going to love this. But it looks good, what you're going to see.
Wow.
Look at this. That is his hand. I'm going to get the tape measure out in a minute because it's huge.
Is it huge?
And look at that. You can see nails. Look at the points.
What do you guys think of this, huh?
Oh, that was something just hit my car. He's
No,
here.
Couldn't be his friend that's in the other side of the car. Couldn't be that.
If you can see dermal ridge lines there.
You couldn't have made that. I mean, that looks pretty real.
Insane, man.
Could that be a bear, guys? That looks like it could be a bear, right? It's huge.
He put his hand mark on my car.
Where is
was
Mr.
trying to get him to do this
MBB333?
tonight.
And
And he
Bigfoot's
did it.
Bigfoot's handprint was huge.
And you can see some marks there.
Do you think Bigfoot has penis envy? Oh no, that would be a female. Sorry, never mind. I shouldn't talk like that. Bigfoot is gonna kill me someday. I know it. I'm gonna die by Bigfoot.
Focus.
Great camera work, bud. That was just
Wow.
awesome.
I'm gonna go get the tape measure. Okay, all that's still there.
I love it.
It's a foot long.
Look at that.
It's a
That's
foot.
about a 12-inch size hand.
12-inch. How big is my hand, I wonder? I think my hand is like 8
Huge.
inches. That's not that much. That's like Shaquille
Well,
O'Neal.
it's, Friday, May 3rd.
Then now they're gonna show you some hair. I
3
think
a.m.
some hair, not hair, but hair
My
prints
tent
or
for the
something.
night.
Oh, that's later on. Yeah, let me
And,
find it.
I'm right beside the gift tree.
You're gonna hear some.
Where I get a bunch of food laid out.
You're gonna hear some
And
Bigfoot
they've
coming up.
already eaten a bunch of the treats, which they just love. So hopefully we get some
Here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing. Okay, they're out there, right? And they just said, the guy goes, he just ate some food, whatever. They put in candy bars and they're trying to give Bigfoot diabetes, is what they're trying to do. So the Bigfoot goes out there and eats stuff, according to these guys. Where is the camera footage? If Bigfoot's out there chucking rocks, putting his hand on your car, eventually he's going to say something. I don't know why he hasn't. You know, and he's eating the food. No camera. Oh, yeah, well, he knows it's there. I guess that's the rub with Bigfoot. He knows the cameras are there. Nothing you can do about it. But the next video I'm going to play after this one puts us to sleep is actually pretty good. So don't go to sleep just yet because I know this sucks. But there's some good parts in here and I don't know where they are. Bastard. Where's Sylvia Brown when you need her? I'm right here, you bastard.
Some more action going on here. Got my audio set up outside too.
I love that I can go full screen and it doesn't slow anything down.
Just gonna let this run. It's got a big vocalization. Come from down below. Big wah.
All right, here we go.
It was awesome. It's gonna be on the audio.
Are you going to let us hear it? There he is.
George!
That's him.
I know what Bigfoot speaks. I can tell you everything. Tom!
He's down by my car.
Oh my God. Don't say anything.
Well, get out of here.
Awesome.
Awesome. I know, right? You think he heard me? You think he heard me?
I'm in my tent. That is a Sasquatch.
I know. I'm pitching a tent. Oh. These are good. This is what I forgot. This is... All right.
What? What?
Real tough. Real good words, Bigfoot. All right, get to the vocals. You see that? His hand is the same length as his foot. Why don't they call him Big Hand? There, he burped. He just had a Diet Coke. They were giving him frickin' candy bars, cotton candy. They were giving him sugar smacks. They were giving him honey wheat. They were giving him everything that would make this thing want to pass out from sleeping. Listen, he just burped up a burger from the store up the street. Dave. It's gonna burp. What a pig. Have some manners, Bigfoot. You know what I mean? Now, the thing about this is, any one of us can do these voices. If you're a guy and you have vocal cords, you could do this. I'm not gonna burp because I'm not a burper. But I'm just gonna prove to you this is the guy who was sitting next to the guy with the guy.
There. Would you what? 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 Woo!
I don't buy it. Oh, they were playing craps with Bigfoot. Oh, shoot. Every time I fast forward, I miss him. That was a good one. Ooh, that was a weird one. Classic wood knock. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you think? Can it be? Can it be Bigfoot? I have to tell you, I just don't know. What bothers me about it, look at these footprints right here. Oh, I'm off of it. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What bothers me is we never see any evidence. That makes me so angry. I don't get it. Okay, because, you know, with ghosts, You know, we get spirit orbs and shadows. We get movement. We get a lot of stuff, right? But with Bigfoot, you get the hair samples, you get the footprint, you get the handprint. Now they're putting faces on cars and all that stuff. But you really, it's crap. It's like very small in comparison to what the UFO field, the ghost field, the spirit field, all that stuff. It's very, very little. And supposedly, according to Bobo from Bifro, he said there's about 5,000 of these Bigfoot in the country. Is this the same thing, I think? Wait, did I? No, this is the Bigfoot family.
Mike!
That was the other guy's name. Remember that? When Nepatia came to the fire?
What? Yatahu?
Seriously.
Mike!
He called him by his name. Why does Bigfoot always have to say, what? He might be deaf. What if Bigfoot can't hear? And he's screaming to try to hear.
3rd of May.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing. All right, I'll be
10
quiet.
minutes after getting here, I already had a marble sitting on my car.
Did we just watch this?
He's placed a rock on my license plate, and I had my sleeping bag on my front seat because I'm going to sleep in my tent tonight by the gift tree.
Wait a second.
And I
Hold
went to
on,
lift
I messed it up.
sleeping bag
How could
off
that
the front
be?
seat to go bring it into
How did I do that?
into my tent.
Shut up.
I had 3 rocks sitting on my seat.
I already saw it.
He went in my car.
Hold on, let me get the actual. I thought I had it.
Yeah,
I mean, they
I'm
look
sitting on
identical.
camera, sitting on top of my car here.
That's all right. It's 30 seconds. Relax. Here it is. Family of Big Feet.
Mike!
This is actually a night vision rifle scope,
Mike Green
but you can use it as a viewer.
is about to go hunting
As you can see, it's got a whopper of a lens
after a career spent exposing
on it.
hoaxes.
And that's just recording heat.
Green is trying to prove that this
Gotta
one
love gadgets in this business.
isn't.
I testify in court as an expert on forgery. Video out right here. For 20 years, I was chief of a fraud investigation unit for the state of New Jersey. There's some food out, and hopefully they're watching us right now. There's home sweet home.
He took us to the Uwharrie National Forest,
Everything interesting has happened right here.
where he says
Okay, we're
he's
off.
seen Sasquatch before.
You okay back there?
He was out here about a year and a half ago.
And in the middle of the night, I was awakened by what I call Darth Vader breaths. Great, I mean, that's really what it sounded like. Great big, 2 big breaths right over my head. In this here, in the food container,
He showed us what he then did
this is a game can.
to try to get video of it.
Put it right here, and we take this, and do that. We hope that he's going to take this lid off and go, oops, and we're going to get a full face shot of it. I've been trying to capture this on film for a year.
Green did get a shot
I had seen one almost exactly a year before down there.
that night 18 months
Is
ago.
that white? Okay, that's its head. What you're seeing here is really the first comprehensive thermal image of a Sasquatch, and it's the best that's been taken in 40 years. Even though I admit that's blurry.
Green put a candy bar on a stump that night to attract the
Now
Squatch.
you're going to see his right arm reach up and take the candy bar right about now. There it goes. You see a big white 7.5, 8 foot tall thing come out of the woods and grab the candy bar and leave and then come back and sway back and forth a little bit. It can't be anything else. I mean, it literally can't be anything else.
Not that he hasn't heard all the possibilities
All the time.
from the skeptics.
Well, it's just a guy in a fat suit or a ghillie suit. The heat signature, which is what you're looking at here, is nothing but heat. The heat signature would be completely different. It would be splotchy. You'd see lines where things like the face and the hands were hotter. You could put a guy in a Bigfoot costume and fool night vision. because that's just like a video camera. But if you put a thermal imager on them, it's going to look completely different.
Green believes that the clear heat signature that you see on this thermal image
Swinging back and forth.
is something you couldn't fake.
On this swing, you're going to see his right arm will separate right there from his body a little bit.
It has him convinced it's Bigfoot.
But yeah, there's no doubt about it. Now we're recording that image.
But even he and the rest of the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization
And I just walk up like this.
are baffled that they don't have better proof after all these years.
We
Right.
have in the BFRO maybe 200 game cams out looking for squatches.
See?
Haven't gotten one lousy picture of a Sasquatch, which doesn't make any sense unless you think that maybe these things are so smart that they either see the game cam, and some of these game cams...
You heard
are very well
Bigfoot
hidden,
talking. Did he
or
sound smart?
They can hear or sense electromagnetic radiation, like some other animals can.
Until that day when someone finally gets that money shot,
There's the tent right there.
you'll have to believe this lifelong fraud investigator
Put this face down.
that the Sasquatch is no fraud, and what he saw that night
Let that sit there all night long.
was the real thing.
Absolutely, unequivocally, no doubt what it was to me anyway.
Bob Butler, Fox 8 News.
Does anybody see a Bigfoot there? I know I don't. Here's the original footage, guys. This is great. You're going to love it. I swear you're going to love it. And I can talk because you're not going to hear him dancing, singing, doing anything. Now, I don't see Bigfoot. I see something. Even though it's on thermal. Okay, here's the question about this. Why are Bigfoot's hairs hot? You see what I mean? Does that make sense to anybody? Why would his hair be hot and show a full figure that I still don't see a Bigfoot? I see a shape. Right, they're so smart. Exactly, that they're so smart, but eat chocolate left by humans. Pat in the chat room. And B. Baker said, how many tens of thousands of hunters go out hunting deer, bear, I almost said deer beer, and whatever, and nothing's been killed, wounded, or a good picture taken of it. And the stuff that was photographed, either years later or minutes later, was fake. Remember Bigfoot in the freezer? And that was all fake. Okay, where is this Shimonide? Here he is. Okay, does that look like a Bigfoot to you? You know what I see? A blob of shit. A big white turd. Seriously, because I don't get it. I understand there's something there. But why would Bigfoot be an albino? All white? This doesn't make sense to me. The guy tells a good story. Seems believable. He's got Bob Lazar. Oh, he's got Bob Lazar tactics going on. I don't know, man. I don't see it. I don't get it. Wait, where is the, there's something else. I don't know, he's selling shit. Where is it? Did you guys see anything? Let's go through this one more time. Do we need to? Cause I don't see the Bigfoot. All we see is this blob, right? Oh, it's here. There's some. Oh, that's the family. That's right. Now look at this. Why is everything white? Oh, come on, Rich. Why was it? Yeah, then he goes over here. See, that looked a little better to me. But that could be... You see how he's got some darkness in here? The fur isn't all white on this one. But it's weird the way it doesn't look normal. I've been around... I've used these cameras before. And that doesn't look like a bear. It doesn't look like... It looks like a guy, a person, in a suit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. There's something wrong with it. Is this it? Is this it? Am I missing it? Alright, I think we had enough, right? It's here, isn't it? It's hiding behind the tree. There's a butthole right there. That's what he's looking at. I don't know, man. Looks like he's spanking something. I don't know what I'm looking at. Does anybody see Bigfoot? Please tell me you see something. I see a bunch of put together. It's lagging. Oh, don't get me started with the lag. You want to hear what he has to say?
Last April 28th, I had a thermal set up, and I was experimenting, putting it in the back of my Toyota Highlander, way with the seats folded down, the back gate open, and shoving it right up against the back of the passenger seat.
I'll stop messing around.
Thermal imagers make a slight...
Something's going on.
Very slight, but it looks like a piece of machinery. It looks like a camcorder, but it makes this little noise. And I thought, well, maybe if I stick it in the car, it'll disguise it enough, and it'll be back in there enough so you won't see it. As I was setting it up, 11:30 at night, I heard down in the little draw where I'd seen this.
Wow, I'm having a bad internet. There we go. So getting back to normal, guys. Sorry.
Something was moving around. Nothing to be, normally I wouldn't have got, so what? It's a squirrel or a rat. I mean, nothing big. But since this is what I was doing there, I thought maybe he's down there now.
It'll get better. Yeah, it had. Oh, there.
Hurry up.
It's dropping. I don't know what's going on.
And then I won't call it a brainstorm, but I just had this idea. Maybe if I just leave the camera and go away, he won't be quite so gun-shy. And I had a tripod, so I put the thermal on a tripod, pointed it down there, and then I made a rather sort of, well, I guess I'll go for a little ride, and got my, not, but literally, and or virtually, got in the car and drove away. Drove a quarter of a mile away and stayed for a couple of hours.
Internet should be fine now.
The battery on
back to normal.
Anyway, came back.
Sorry.
The Zagnut bar that was on the stump was gone, and the battery was dead. So I didn't review the tape until the next morning when I got home. And there it was. Half an hour after I left, this thing comes creeping, and you guys have seen this, so I won't re-describe the whole thing.
There's something on. Is there any way to get rid of that stupid message from YouTube that says to guard your privacy and abide by your company guidelines? Where is that? Yeah, where is that? Let me go to the channel and take a look. All right, we're done watching that. I mean, that's for sure. Let me pull it up and see what's wrong. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You don't want to see that. Let me see what's going on. I don't know. Can't you take it off if it's on your screen? Is that what you're talking about? All right, let me pull it up. Yeah, everything should be fine now. I don't know what you're talking. I know what that message is, but let me see what you're seeing. I'm going on the show. I don't see it. Welcome to live chat. Remember to go. Oh. Well, that's weird. Tell me if it goes away soon. Yeah, this is way... It's not going away. It should move now. Is it moving? Is it out of there? Not the voice. All right, I'm getting a little frustrated here. I don't want to be talking about this for an hour. Everything should be fine. The levels are good. Everything's good. Yeah, everything's fine now. I was just having one of those things that happen with the internet. It just gets bogged down for whatever reason. Tell me if that thing is gone. That welcome to live chat. I don't know why it's not there. It should be gone. It's not, though. I can't get rid of it on my end either. I mean, once I start chatting, it moves away. Did you hit learn more? Maybe that'll get rid of it for you. I got to close it down. All right. So, not a lot to say about that video. It's kind of annoying in a way, actually, that video. Awful. Just awful. I didn't see anything that showed me that was a Bigfoot. You know what I mean? Nothing. Nothing. I hate this job, you know? It's like, it's always bullshit. It's all bullshit. The whole field is full of bullshit. Seriously, I hate it so much. You know, and okay, and if you talk about something else, then you learn all about their bullshit. And then you talk about somebody else, anything that's like fringe or anything that is paranormal really gets a bad rap because of the people that are doing the investigating don't know what they're doing. They look like idiots, talk like idiots. I mean, look at me. I got to wear these glasses now? What an idiot. I'm a shithead too. I'm not perfect. And I'm looking for the next segment here. Hold on. Because I wanted to talk about the Yonaguni thing. Oh, shoot. How do you spell? Y-O-N-A-Guni, right? It's the Yonaguni Monument? Pyramids? What are they? These are pretty wild, man. And I don't think we're going to have any drops, lags, or anything like that. I don't know what video to play. So we're going to go through a couple. There's one here I really like, and then there's one. All right, here we go. Yonaguni Monument. Now, this is off it's a tiny Japanese island. Or off an island off of Japan. It's pretty wild stuff. What the hell? Alright, here we go. What is this? No, I don't want this one. No, I don't want that one. Go back. Back. There you go. That's the first one I said. That's got... Okay, this, I don't know if I'll get in trouble with this one. Screw it. Screw it. Hold on. I don't want to go full cam, okay? I don't want to take any chances. I mean, that's fine. Oh, and they got the volume so freaking low. Oh, that's me.
You can also see Taiwan from the island.
Taiwan!
In 1996, an enormous underwater structure was found in the offshore of Yonaguni.
Yonaguni!
It looks like some sort of ruins.
Konnichiwa!
Is it an artificial or an extremely rare natural formation? Professor Kimura from Ryukyu University said this is definitely man-made.
How could that be man-made? I'll tell you why in a minute.
There was no debris right under this monument, and it was surrounded by a narrow passage. You can find perfectly geometrical or symmetrical shape all over the monument. It is difficult to explain those structures by natural phenomena. There is a similar structure on the beach of Yonaguni Island. It is called Sanni Nidai. Professor Kimura said it is also an artificial structure, and he confirmed a bird-like shape on the surface. This is a turtle-like figure, which is near the underwater monument. And I found the same face in the island.
Excuse me. Hello.
The face under...
This is a face? That's the face. This is the face? This is the eye. This is the nose. I guess that's the mouth. This eye is closed. This eye, they look kind of oriental.
Oi! Konnichiwa! You are correct! Ishod!
Oh, this is the one that has the tongue. That, you know, walking by this thing, would you really see a face? You know what this really is? Does anybody know what this is? Something we've talked about before on Mars. The moon. Clouds. It's truly, what is that word? Pareidolia. Some people say pareidolia. Some people say paradoxia. Yeah, I think it's pareidolia. It's pareidosia is what I think. I mean, look at this. That looks nothing like a face to me.
The face underwater.
Where? This is the eye? Oh, wait. Oh, this. Wait. What? This is the eye? Is that the eyebrow? Here's an eye. I mean, this doesn't match up with that half. The mouth. And I mean, I don't know, man. I want to believe, right? I really do. But these rocks, they have, I believe they said in between each layer is like dirt or sand. So when they get pounded by these extremely strong west to east currents that are off the coast here, they are like banging and banging and banging into these. And if you took a hammer, and let's say you took a hand-sized rock from this monument, and you go back on your boat and you hit it with a hammer, you know, and it would break in half perfectly. It would have hard edges on it. It would have 90-degree angles on it. It's the type of rock. And that's what we've got here. Unfortunately, I think this is not a monument. But hey, who am I to judge, right? Let's go on. You think about it. At first, when I watched this, when I watched it, when Josh Gates did it on Expeditions or whatever it's called now, they did that little break it with the hammer routine, and the rock broke it perfectly square. 90-degree angle. It was queer, man. I don't know how that could happen, but that's the type of rocks that are here. Now, this is not a face. I don't know. What am I looking at? Well, they're not talking about this thing being the pupil. Is that the star pupil? I mean, that's silly. Okay, that one looks like it could be.
The face which I found at the island.
Okay, this is not a face. These just look like... Okay, here's the one with the tongue. They're calling this the tongue. That it's sticking out its tongue. Here's an eye. You know what this looks like? This looks like Smeagol. It looks like Smeagol. It does. Smeagol, yes. I forget how to do Smeagol. I can't do it. My teeth will fly
This face
out.
is placed on the foundation rocks.
What face?
On the top of the face has Haijo Katsu, which we believe is ancient symbol. The underwater monument and megaliths on the island are not natural formation. So who or what culture created these? And how old is it? Some believe it's belonged to the lost civilization Mu, which sank under the Pacific Ocean. Some say it was built by ancient Phoenician because they found Phoenician inscriptions.
I love it when they do that. Some say. I guess that's their they. Instead of saying they say it was built by ancient Phoenicians because they found Phoenician inscriptions. Oh, like the Phoenicians couldn't have found that place. Everybody finds it. Everybody knows it's there. Just walking by, you're going to see it. Schmuck. That's like us walking up to these petroglyphs on the mountains and just tagging it. You know? It would be the same thing. Oh. It is cool though, right?
I doubt it.
What?
I think it belongs to the unknown civilization in the last ice age. Megaliths are present all over the world, and we don't know who really create them. There is a legend of the giants in Yonaguni Island. Steps found in the underwater monument is too large for human being. It could have been made by the unknown giants race who ruled the world before us. They are probably descendants of the Denisovans. Denisovan is the new species of archaic human, found in Siberia, Russia in 2010. Their appearance is unknown, but they must be much bigger than us, according to the size of the bone and teeth. Now we know some Asian people have DNA of Denisovans. Especially people living in the Oceania region have Denisovans DNA at high percentage.
What did he say?
Now we know some Asian people have DNA of Denisovans.
That's racist right there.
Especially people living in the Oceania region.
What does
have
he mean
Denisovans
by
DNA
people?
at high percentage. Denisovans spread to the Oceania region before us and built megaliths.
What does he mean, us?
What if they still live in Melanesia?
Talking about they.
They are living in the remote islands of Solomon today, and their habitat is underground.
Shut up.
Giants were once kidnapping or raping human.
Instead of raping, he put rapping. Isn't that what he means, you think?
That is why people living in this region has the DNA of Denisovans at high percentage.
We don't have any evidence to show of these giant Denisovans. Denison steak. That's where Denison steaks come from. Look at look at where she's looking. Right at the midsection. He could have a very, how you say, because Chinese a man, he have very small wang. But a Denison, oh, big wang. Very big wang. Which wang did he go? He went that wang. Oh yeah,
Legend
she's
of the
looking right
Giants
at
is
it.
real.
Look at that bird. Yeah, I'm gonna do her. I'm gonna take her, man.
Yonaguni underwater monument is the undeniable proof of their existence.
I'm sorry, I'm immature. I shouldn't be here. I know, I'm sorry guys. I ruined it for you. I'm sorry. It's like this is a very learned experience. I understand. I understand. And I'm sorry. I'm being immature, and I'm gonna play another one real quick. This is a good one. This is the one I meant to play. Look at this place, man. These currents go as fast as like 30 miles an hour. Some places. He's got a GoPro. He's got a GoPro at the Yonaguni. This is the life that we live in now. That looks cool as hell though, doesn't it? 28 degrees Celsius. That means about 50 degrees. I have that same watch. Hey man, don't talk about my petroglyphs, dick. That guy held his breath for 2 minutes. Did you see that? From when it started. Look, he went down at 2:05. That's pretty good, man. For being in the water like that. Look at this place. Here, we're going to turn this off. We don't need the music. Jesus, my God, I'm blowing my ears off myself. I think my uterus fell out. Even underwater. That looks so cool, man. You know what? I love the ocean. I'm a Pisces, no wonder. Seriously, though. Look at this place. That, to me, looks like it's man-made. I don't know what else it... And the reason I say that, because... And there's no other place like it in the world. And it makes sense that, yes, it could be the... But look at this, man. I don't understand. There's some... Look at the way that is going into this. Pointing at each other. This looks like one of those pies in Trivia Pursuit. It's cheese. Yeah, that looks like cheese. See, I don't understand. I mean, this is all individual. There's these steps that are huge that go up. They're huge. It's 14,000 steps from one side to the other. And they're huge. We got to play a little Mr. MBB tree. All right, we're almost done with this. This is amazing. But you can see how all these different lines in this, all the sedimentary break off, right? And you can see each level of these. These are just over years of being in this water, getting pounded. And there's also 4 different plates on the earth that converge onto one little area. That's why Japan gets so many earthquakes over there in this area. So you have the power of the waves. Look, he was in there exactly 2 minutes. He went in at 2:09, right? And he came up at 4:15. So just over 2 minutes. But if you have the waves, the pressure from the ocean, the strong currents, but how does this happen? How does that little walkway appear there? And it's perfectly, like, we'll just say 8 inches across, maybe a foot across. Whatever it is, it's equidistant the whole way. Very cool. Yonaguni rocks. There should be a group called Yonaguni Rocks. Or a song, something. Look at it. Look at this, man. That looks great. Great camera work. Good job. So cool. This is what I want to do, man. You know what I mean? This is what I want to do as a researcher. Go to these places. Do what Josh Gates does. And go to all these different monuments all over the world. Go to Göbekli Tepe. I like to go in the jungles, even though I would hate it. And look at the what's underneath all of those trees. And the Amazon is filled with deadly snakes. And they're huge. I know, I'm annoying as hell, right? I know. Hold on. That was an accident. But this is amazing. Yeah, I don't really like having to look at this guy, really. It's kind of like, this is so bizarre. I don't understand. Now, you can see how these rocks could have fallen off. You see, that's what that was. That's all these rocks were at the bottom. But they were circular, in a way, right? They looked like boulders. And that's what they were saying on the other video. If these rocks have chipped away and fallen off, where's all the sediment down below? Where's the buildup along the sides? Is it because the currents carry them away, and as they're getting carried away, they're breaking up into more littler pieces? You think so? I don't know. But Yonaguni rocks, man. Pretty cool stuff. Let me see, there might be one more in there. I don't think we have to show you any more of that. So, earlier today, before I did the show, I wanted to talk about something real quick. Hold on, let me see. What did we want to talk about tonight? Oh, yeah, we have GUFON University tonight, too. I can't read that. I can't read it. It's too small. And oh, I could open it up. Hold on. Let me see. What are we talking about tonight? Yonaguni, Bigfoot we did. GUFON-U. Oh, Kip. Yeah, Kip. Everybody knows Kip, right? He comes into the show, or used to. And I don't understand what's going on, man. We did the show last night. Where we watched Jimmy Church do his show while he was interviewing Tyler from Secure Team. And today people were making comments about him, Tyler. And Kip out of nowhere is like, you guys are all haters, something like that. Hold on, let me pull it up. And, hold on, let me pull it up. I'm almost there. I believe it was here. Yeah, here we come. And people were commenting about how Tyler is not a real this, or maybe it was that. I don't know. Let me just pull it up. Jesus, I passed it. I don't know where it is. No, that's not it. Oh, it was a great choppy throughout. No, that's not it. GUFON, no, that's not it. Thank you for no. It's right up here. No. All right, maybe it's not here. It's got to be. Unless he removed it. He removed it. Did he remove it? No, didn't remove it. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. This is it. Isn't this it? No, that's not it. All right, I'm getting a little angry. Sorry. I don't know where it is. How could that be? Then it's got to be over here. Hold on. If it's not there, it's here. Yeah, I think it's here. Hold on a second. I'm getting there. Wait a minute. No, Dick. God, I hate me. I shouldn't even be alive. Hold on. Is this it? I tell you, I'm losing it. I'm almost there, guys. Almost. I'm serious. Almost gone. I'm almost out of here. I'm about to do it. On air. Live. I'm going to end it all. No, really. I'm about to end it all on the show. I said that's how I'm going to do it. Live on this show. Not this one tonight, but on the show. That's how I'm ending it all. That's going to be my last show, my last breath. Oh, here it is. All right, I'm going to live after all. Sorry, guys. So here's the comments. I posted the show. Now, mind you, Kip and I had no problems. Now, I didn't say anything. I don't ever see him fighting with anyone. And I don't know why he wanted to start the bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't get it. So I posted the show. Now, Anselmo was a good friend of the show. He says, it comes to my attention that Jimmy Church Fade to Shit show turned out to be an entertaining show. Yeah, well, that's because we did this show. And then he says, I had nausea watching Jimmy Church. I went to sleep, felt sick. And then he put a little sad face, sick face actually. And then Pat, who's here tonight, he said ufology went down a notch last night. Ha ha. And then Heidi says, you kept saying what I was thinking, because I was commenting on the show. Enjoyed your show, thanks. And now Kip. Kip comes in and says, you're all yes men. I see jealous, no backbone hater cryberries. SMH. What does SMH mean? Same old hate? What is same hate? I forget what SMH means. See my ass? I think that's out of nowhere. He types LOL. You're all yes men. Like everybody's yesing to me. Like whatever Rich says, that's right. You know, nobody here agreed with anything, really. And by the way, there was only 2 comments. He's saying, I see you're all yes men, all of us. I see jealous, no backbone hater crybabies. It's right there. Here, you want to see it? Take a look. It's right here. Out of nowhere. And this is a guy, this is what I'm talking about, guys, in ufology, the paranormal in general. People are touchy. Now, I don't know, about 2 to 3 months ago, Kip and I were talking regularly. And all of a sudden, he's got to chop wood. You know, he's not around. The last comment that I made, and I saw his attitude change, was when I said, we need to have your kid on the show. We can do something. And I didn't say when or where, but I got the feeling after his message that he wanted to do something right away. That's the feeling I got. Okay, we'll get prepared or something like that. I don't know what it was. I really don't remember. But it was something in the line of, oh, he's going to love it. Like, I let his kid down because I didn't do anything yet. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like. And ever since those comments were made around that time, I've been getting the cold shoulder. Now, this clearly was a stab in my back right in front of my face on Facebook. By him telling my Gufonians, my Gufomaniacs, my tribe, the people who understand what we do here. Last night had to be done. Tyler is a fraud. And I typed back when I saw it. Pat, friend of the show in the chat room, he actually said, I'm so offended right now. Ha ha ha, you know. I think he was kind of joking. We don't hate them. Not at all. You get this the whole thing all wrong. Right. This is what I'm talking about. This is the problem with Hulk. This is the problem with people who don't do the research, who don't understand why we would be upset at Tyler. We weren't mad at Jimmy Church last night. Nobody was mad at him. And we have no reason to be mad at Jimmy Church. I am not mad at Jimmy Church. I like talking about him, and I'm sure people are out there poking at my face and making fun of me. That's because we're visible. That's what you do. Everybody does it. Don't say you don't. And if you don't, then you're on an upper echelon of society and humanity that I envy. And there's a lot of times where I don't say anything. But last night, Jimmy looked beat up. He looked tired. He looked 65 instead of 55. He looked old. And I felt bad for the guy. I felt bad because I know in 5 years, that could be me. Look, I'm wearing these. This is how vain I am. Vain because I got bags under my eyes because I don't sleep. And I look 10 years older than I am sometimes. And I don't want you guys to see that side of me. No reason for it. I want you to get the feeling I'm strong, vibrant, ready to go at any time. If there's a hoaxer, you call me, I'm out the door like the bat signal off a cloud on a foggy night. I'm going out there looking to fight, looking to put these people in check, looking to make sure you get the truth no matter what it takes, no matter who we put down. Oh, this is the society where everybody just wants to be so lovey-dovey. Why are you making fun of that guy? You can't say retard anymore. You can't say this anymore. God forbid. I say God forbid. You know, somebody at work sneezed. The girl goes, God bless you. Another girl goes, I don't believe in God. I was like, I don't either. Not that God, but there's no reason you have to say that shit. People are still going to say God bless you. Because believe it or not, there's more people that believe in God than people that don't. And until the tides turn, then you don't have a right to say anything. You have a right to say it, but it's wrong. It's morally wrong. And you know it. But we've got to get these people in check. Tyler is known for hoaxing. Tyler is known for lying. Tyler said on the show, he got in this for the money. He doesn't love ufology. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about anything. You know, he said he has no friends. Then he said that he was the only one working for a secure team, that it was just him. Then 20 minutes later, we find out he has 2 friends. And then we find out a minute later that he pays those friends to do the research for him. Tyler doesn't do any research, guys. I bet you he has somebody make the video for him and pays them. He pays them. He does nothing. This is a slap in the face to everybody who's in this field doing real research, who's in this field because they want to trust somebody who's been around the block a while, not somebody who's in this just for the money. So last night when we heard Tyler talk, yeah, we didn't like it. And yeah, we don't appreciate it. And yeah, we're never going to forget. I don't care if he puts 20 videos of realistic shit that nobody can say isn't real. I still won't believe it. I will never trust him. First impressions make a lot for me, say a lot for me, to me. And they should for you too. And you shouldn't fall for it. And that's what we did last night. We picked him apart when Jimmy couldn't. Jimmy can't. There may be a day where I can't rip somebody apart like I do now. That'll never happen. I'm kidding. But you know what I mean? So when Kip tells us, oh, you're all yes men. You're all kissing Rich's ass. No, they're not. They have their own minds. The GUFONians are the smartest bunch of people out in this planet. I've never met a group of people that are actually freaking as smart as me. And I don't think there's that many people smarter. And that says a lot. I know B. Baker's smart. I know Pat's really smart. I can go off this whole list. Everybody's got these qualities. And everybody's got things. We all do something different that we're good at. That's what we're doing in the GUFON world. We put our shit together and we try to figure out the truth together with every piece. Tyler has nobody, and there's a reason for it. He said he doesn't trust anybody. He has no friends that he hangs out with. He says, I hang out with my family, and that's it. Do you know what kind of person that tells me he is? Do you know what that means? He's a selfish, narcissistic, paranoid piece of shit who's spoiled and thinks everything's owed to him. He is exactly what a millennial is and exactly what he'll always be the rest of his life. His kids are going to be growing up twice as bad as him. And if they inherit that shit channel, God forbid, I'll live to be 120. I will be on their ass every second of the way. And you shouldn't call me and my GUFONians kiss asses, because we're not. We know what's true. And we see somebody like that, we're going to say something. So I said something to Kip, and I was pissed, and I wasn't going to say anything at all. I was just going to let it go and say, okay, Kip, you know, we'll let you have that one. But I'm done. I'm done being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm sick of it. I always try to do better, to be better, to make myself more, I don't know, empathetic to other people's feelings. I don't know why. Obviously, he has a beef with me and GUFONia and can't and doesn't have the balls to say anything about it. So he's going to do these, you know, drive-bys. He's going to say something mean, and then when everybody replies, he won't say anything. Frickin' drive-by. So I said, well, let's see you do something you love, have legitimate sightings, and then this jerk comes along and thinks he knows it all, fakes UFOs, and call them real. He's not a real researcher. He's an info finder, which is what he is. Tyler. Hold on a second. Cottonmouth. I was just drinking and sucking it in. There was no bong for those of you listening elsewhere. Then I go on. Now, mind you, I had no idea this was going to happen. Makes me mad. Let me turn the screen on so you can read it with me. Yes, I do hate his effing guts, talking about Tyler. But I have never been jealous of any man. This is about what's right, and he is all wrong. He hoaxed shit and got caught. He lied on his show last night, and you want to call me and my GUFONians haters and jealous babies? Yeah, Pat was right. You got it all wrong. What did you do? Meet Jesus or something? Because all of a sudden now he's got this attitude. Like he's better than us. Like he's been in the field for 15 years like some of us have. I said, try watching the show or doing some research about the community and make a sound decision on who you call out next time. So you want to be the one dude who is the no man? That's what it is. He just wants to be the first guy to go up against the GUFON man. That's all it is. He just wants to be the opposite. There's nothing other than him being jealous, him not being able to do a show, and him not getting any attention that he so needs. So this is what happens when people are really jealous. He was projecting his anger onto me and to my GUFONians. He wants what we have, and we have a nice little knit community. He might feel like he's left out. I don't know. You weren't left out, but unfortunately you brought this upon yourself. You could have come to me and been cool about it like a man, but you want to go out and start shotgunning and calling my people babies and haters. I don't fall for that. I'm telling you right now, it ain't happening. And you want to keep it going? Keep it going. It'll get you nowhere. I said, try watching the show, doing some... Okay. Is that why you said... Is that why you said what you said without anything to back it up? Just to be different? If you actually watched the show, which I know you didn't, you would have seen people in the chat disagreeing with me, which is what they did last night. Some people disagreed with me. They like Tyler. He's got 2 million subscribers, and 1.9 million of them really don't like the guy. I'm telling you, they don't. I said, you actually watched the show, which I know you didn't. You would have seen people in the chat disagreeing with me. This is what I talk about, guys. People say shit just to be the first to say it, and I have nothing. And I said, these are the people that just want to talk shit and be the first to be different and have nothing to back it up. Typical armchair paranormal guy who reads headlines and not the stories. By the way, you know why I'm right, because you said everyone is a yes man, and it was only 2 people. I guess that's everyone. Typical, bro. So that was that. And you know what? I rarely do that, call somebody out on the show anymore. I don't like it. I feel bad about it. But you know what? I ain't going to be... I'm not going to be watching that kind of shit happen to my people. Yes, they can stick up for themselves. And yes, they could have said things that were probably way worse than what I said. But I want you to know you're on my turf. And when you come around here and you want to talk shit and you want to be the guy who's different, just be sure and know this. And this goes for everybody else. Nobody's backing down from you. You want to say something? I'd like to have an intelligent conversation because I know you can't have it. That's why you come out and you act this way. People think I used to do that. And then I'd prove it to them. I go, tell me if I was rude. And I read this very professional disagreement what I had with somebody's video. I said, I always go to people and I'm nice to them. People think I was always going after people and attacking them and telling them their shit. No, I go to people first nicely. And I say, you know, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't claim to know everything, but that to me looks like a balloon. And I only say that because there's a little thing that's white that's hanging off the bottom of it. And it looks like it's swaying in the wind. I'm just saying. And then they come back, who the hell are you? You don't know shit. You don't know. You weren't there. That thing actually hovered. It hovered, and it swore at us. It gave me the middle finger. You know, I mean, that's what happens. And then it's on. As soon as you attack me, it's on. Now, I had somebody on the show tell me, Richard, there's no reason for you to do that. I said, well, I get mad at people. He said, why do you get mad at people? And I go, because they need to know that they can't talk that way to me or anybody else. What do you care if they call you or your friends an a-hole? They can defend themselves. If people just ignore that behavior, it'll go away. And I'm like, I understand what you're saying, but I don't care. I want them to know. Well, don't you think that's immature? Isn't that beyond you? I understand what you're saying. But in the real world, it's just not that way. People want to be heard. And I'm frustrated. And if I get frustrated, I want to let you know about it. Anyway, nobody's attacking Goofomania, GUFONians, my GUFON little world, even with the smallest shot over the bow, and gonna get away with it. I'm just not in the mood anymore. You know, it's Christmas. The New Year's is coming. I'm one year closer to death's door than still living on, you know, borrowed time. No, still living on my youth. I'm going to be dead. I may have 15 to 25 years left. That's it. If I live past that expiration date of 75 years old, it'll be a miracle. And I don't even believe in miracles. I believe in chance and luck, and the odds are about something like that happening. But I tell you what I don't want. I don't want to live to be 100. I'm in pain already. I don't know how I'm going to do it the next 20 years. I really don't. I could lose it anytime. I'm in that much pain. It's annoying. All right, let's go on to the next thing. Now, I talked about that. Everybody knows. And Kip he'll probably listen to it for 10 seconds. And, I don't care, jerk. I don't care. Say what you want to say about me. Jerk. You're just a jerk. GUFON's stupid. You know, GUFON is dumb. Think you're so cool? Gotta wear those stupid glasses, and when you're wearing a hat, are you going bald? Going bald? Is that why you wear the hat? You're so stupid. You think you know it all just because you've been in the field for 15 years. 15 years, 700 shows, over 15,000 hours of manpower, skywatching. You tell me. You tell me where I fit in there. Tell me. I'm just interested to know. Maybe I don't fit in here. Maybe I am all wrong. I could be all wrong for ufology, the paranormal, because it's not always about UFOs, you know. We talked about a little bit of Bigfoot. You want to see something funny? They might have found the guy who wore the Bigfoot suit. This is no shit. No joke. You know that Bigfoot video? Patterson Giblet? Whatever it's called? Look at this. This is no joke. Here we go. Let me turn up. Come on. See that? They think Trump could have been wearing it. See the way he turns? Just like this one. Watch. It's Bigfoot. I have to thank, who do I thank for that? B. Baker? I think he sent that to me, I think. I don't know who did. It was either him, Pat, Nathan. It's the same people that are on my Facebook page. That I really appreciate all the things that you send and post on those channels or whatever. Don't forget to join GUFON Network, people. GUFON Network's a real website that has been created for you, the listener, the person who has evidence and has nowhere to go with it, that can't afford a website. You want to have your own website, you can join GUFON Network at gufon.net. And not only that, you get forums, it's updated daily. There's a bunch of stuff that I talk about on the show that I post in there, and a lot of other things that I don't talk about, which I should talk about on the show, because that's why I post it on the website. But there's so many things to talk about, I get lost. But join it. Check it out anyway, whatever you want to do. Now, it's going to look a little different come New Year. Yeah, I'm trying to get somebody to make a template of, what do they call it, a CSS code, and have the site look bitchin'. Here's an incredible, scary sound that you got to hear.
What that is? I don't know. Scary. Everyone else is hearing it too.
I mean, that's crazy. Tell me that ain't crazy. That would scare the bejesus. Listen. That does not sound like a person.
Everyone else is hearing it too.
That was crazy. I don't know, man. Lots of crazy stuff out there. You know what's not happening? We're not getting the sounds. Nobody's sending any of those trumpets in the sky. Oh, we got to go to Mr. MBB333. So it's time. So let's do that. Mr. MBB, and then in a few minutes, we'll have GUFON University for 10 minutes. 10-minute class tonight. It's about you. All right. Here we go. Newest video. Where is it? It was huge. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. He took a video down. I'll play this one
Thursday,
instead.
December 13th, 8 a.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at a meteor shower that's peaking tonight and tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right.
You guys when and where to look. But first, I want to talk about this comet that I got a picture of last night from out here in Arizona. Story here from KTAR.com says Arizonans can see year's brightest comet, 46P Wirtanen, this week. It's dated yesterday, December 12th. And yesterday, I was able to go out and get some photographs of this comet. You'll need binoculars, a telescope in order to see this thing really good. If you have a DSLR camera, you can put it on a tripod and get a long exposure. That's what I did last night. This comet is historic. It is going to be the closest pass of any known and recorded comet to date, coming just within 7.2 million miles of the Earth. But what's really interesting about this, it coincides directly with the peak of the Geminid meteor shower. Geminids come from 3200 Phaethon, which made its close approach to Earth last year in December. Most of us remember this passage as we followed it very closely. Well, now we're going through the tail of this object. And honestly, this object's more in the asteroid classification. A big asteroid, but an asteroid-type object more than a comet. Or a combination of both, but leaning more towards an asteroid. Anyway, it's creating the Geminid meteor shower, which will be peaking tonight and tomorrow night with a green comet going through the meteors. So let's take a look at some of the pictures that I got last night. Here's one of them, but let me show you where to look first. Go outside, look east if the skies are clear. If it's cloudy, there's no chance you'll see it. This is looking east at around 8:30 p.m. my time. And I got some pictures around 9 p.m. with a long exposure looking high in the eastern sky. Orion was lower on the horizon. I'm going to show you a picture I took of Orion. You go straight up from Orion to about the 1 o'clock position. If you know where Hyades is and the Pleiades, it's kind of in between those two, high up in the eastern sky, directly above Orion. Here's a map and a photograph I took last night of the eastern sky. This is Orion. You don't see the comet in this photograph, but the comet is straight up here. Pleiades is up here to the left at around the 11 o'clock position. There's Pleiades over here on this map. Here's Orion. Here's Orion. Let me show you another map. Here's where to look. There's the Pleiades. This is above Orion, right up here, straight above Betelgeuse, right in here. The comet, see how it triangulates between the Pleiades and let's say Aldebaran? That's this bright star right there in Taurus. If you triangulate at the 3 o'clock position between Pleiades and Aldebaran, right there, you'll see a little fuzzy spot that looks like a star. That's the comet. It's green. And there again is Orion right there. That's the historic comet, 46P.
He's only repeating himself at this point.
In North America, anywhere in North
Look
America.
at it, keeps going on and on, and it was huge.
Tonight and tomorrow night, comet during the meteor shower.
He keeps repeating himself. And there's one more thing. We got a few minutes left here. A few minutes. No, that's not what I wanted. I went to the wrong place.
A historic.
Here's his thing. Here's his thing. I think this was the one I wanted
Monday,
to see.
December 10th, 5 a.m.
Yeah,
Mountain
I
Time,
didn't see this video
2018.
yet, so let's watch it.
Guys, back last week, a gentleman by the name of George noticed something high above his community.
Look at
Looked like
this.
a rectangle in the sky, or at least the
Tell me
outline
that's...
of a rectangle.
There was a UFO
And
up there,
in the
right?
front and the top and on the back, you can see what looks like a vertical.
I've never seen this
thin
before,
strip.
but look
Maybe
at
it was
this.
An antenna, a curved one in the front, nearly a perfect rectangle in the
That's
sky.
crazy, man. I've
Picture
never seen
and
anything
this
like
picture
that.
here. Odd, very odd. Never seen a rectangle like that. We've seen hole punch clouds that are round, but never a perfect rectangle. Well, oddly enough, in the same week, last week, Brandon from South Carolina sends me in this video, and he noticed something off in the distance near the sun. There's actually two things here, not just one. There's two, and I'll show you what they both are close up here in just a second. As he's driving down the road, he did an excellent job making this video that he shared with us. Again, this is Brandon from South Carolina. Look at this object. It's a rectangle-shaped object up near the sun, or in the proximity of the sun. It's far enough away where he could see it while he's driving down the highway at a pretty good distance away.
That looks real.
And there's also something right
that
up
is
here.
bizarre.
I'll share with you guys here in just a minute. And it too is
That's
also
not his
rectangle
camera,
shaped.
I don't think.
A little harder to see, but it's definitely
I don't
there.
think it's his camera. Here, you can see the...
Look at that.
Yeah, there's
Just
something
sitting
there.
And when we stop it, let me try to stop it
Dude,
here
that's
real quick.
crazy.
I do some close-ups here, but in this image right there, you can see there's something
Oh,
on
here.
the top, thin, like we saw in George's picture, a thin, like, wire antenna-like thing on the
What
front
does
of
that...
it.
Looks like a golf bag.
That's what we've got going on here.
Those are the
Pretty
clubs
much.
coming out
I
the
mean, it's
top.
close. There's the other object right up there. See it?
Yep.
Right above this one.
Yeah, stop, man. I'm getting sick,
Can't miss it.
dude.
Right up here. There's a secondary object
Oh my God, I'm getting
is.
sick. I really am.
right there. So we're going to take a close look at both of them. We're going to compare them
That's
to the
crazy.
pictures that George sent in.
Here's the
This,
analysis.
3 or 4 minute video. I'm showing you
That
some
looks like a
stills right now.
bullet.
This is in negative format.
Let's see
Don't
sepia.
have quite the clarity, but it's a little bit different view. But you can still see these features on the bottom, I guess, the right-hand side. Don't really see the antenna in this one, but you can see it's got a definite shape. And it's definitely something different than the rest of the clouds in the sky because it's a totally different color and a different format.
Green
So
squirrels.
there's definitely something there. This is the heat wave filter, and it just really amplifies the light that it's putting off. So there's another good look at this structure, whatever rectangle. This is a rectangle in the sky that almost looks like it could fit in the hole that George saw last week as well.
Oh yeah, it kind of does,
Of course,
right?
For me, I've never seen anything quite like that. And in
That's
the same
bizarre.
week, I was quite surprised.
It does
I'm
fit
gonna
in
show
there.
This in multiple filters, do some comparisons.
Dude, that's
show the
crazy.
similarities. They are close. This one looks to be, of course, it's closer than this one, but oh, here's the secondary one here, and you can see it also is a rectangle shape. And that one was closer to the sun, and it looks like a physical object. It's reflecting light. These were sent to the Facebook page. You can check them out at the Facebook page. They were posted there. There's a video of some smoke rings coming out of Mount Etna over in Italy. Mount Etna is an active volcano. I believe it's
What?
near Sicily. And you can see 2 smoke rings. I get a little closer right there. Look at that. And they were hanging in the sky for a few minutes.
I should get him on the show.
The videos at
That would be
Facebook
huge.
page.
Yeah, he's in Arizona. I could meet him. I know where he
Days
lives.
ago.
Not exactly,
I
but I
left
know
it
the
on
part of town.
Visitor post, so be sure and check it out. But that's over in Italy, Mount Etna, putting up smoke rings in the sky. Here is a video of, or not a video, I'm sorry, a picture of a triangle yet again.
Unbelievable.
And that one is crystal clear. Here's the original. See it right
How could
there?
that be, man? Something's
this
up
one
with
here, I
these
just
triangles, I'm
adjusted the
telling you.
color a little bit to try to pull it forward some. But this was sent in a couple of days ago, I think. Let me know. I would love to give you credit for it. You did a great job. And that's a great observation and an excellent picture. That is a perfect triangle, high in the sky, kind of blended in with the clouds. So that was a very keen observation on their part. But again, this was from California around 4 years ago. So great observation, guys. Don't forget to check out the Mount Etna
Pretty weird. All right, so a lot of weird stuff. That's why I go to Mr. MBB Tree's channel. You get some good stuff, man. Very good stuff. Very exciting that was there. I should have him on the show. And if he doesn't say it, I have to tell him before he leaves. He has to say, your show's gonna be huge.
Someday, Jimmy.
All right, so I thought of something. I used to sell cars for a very short time, a couple of years. And I worked at this place called Mel Clayton Ford. A long time ago, 96, 97. And they had a university that you had to go to. It was the training. But Mel Clayton came up with a course, and he called it Mel U. Mel University. So, with that always sticking in my mind for here and forever, I thought of GUFON-U. Like, I'm going to goof on you. You know what I mean? But it's a play on words, or a word and a letter. GUFON University. I've always wanted to do it. It was going to happen when I had Seeing UFOs and I had the YouTube channel. I still have it, Seeing UFOs TV. And I thought I would have courses for free. And at one time, I had a friend who worked at Best Buy. And he would let me return a camera every week. And I tried out about 25 cameras, all different styles. You name it, I tried them out. And I returned it, and nobody knew. You know, we used his name for a couple. We used his other friend's name. So it wasn't always in my name. I had like 6 in my name. So it wouldn't bring anything to their attention. Pretty wild. That's how I did my research, investigating, and all that with different cameras. I lost my train of thought. That was weird. It happens at this age. They tell me it does. So anyway, I was thinking I could teach people how these cameras work differently, and I'll do a different video with each camera. And it was really tough back then because the software didn't work really well, and there was always something you had to buy, and I was just very frustrated after I did 2 videos, and that was the end of that. So I figured now that we're doing this GUFON show, every now and then we'll have GUFON class. But tonight's class is called You. It's you are the difference maker. You, and you. It doesn't matter how good your camera is. I don't care if you've got the best tripod money can buy. I don't care if you have glass lenses over plastic, or you have an optical imaging stabilizer, or you have 20 megapixels. I don't care about all that. I don't care if you have a $50,000 camera that can do all sorts of editing. I don't care. Because if you are not working correctly here, everything else is irrelevant. And that's the problem with a lot of these groups out there in the paranormal world. They get the equipment, they get it all set up, but they do everything wrong. And I've learned that lesson recently with the Ouija board, and I got burned by it. Maybe, I don't know. It's a Ouija board. It's a piece of cardboard. Like, what's really going to happen? Other than get choked to death and almost die. But other than that, but without you having the brain power, and we always talk about it, right? What is it? Critical thinking skills. If you don't have the critical thinking skills, you'll never, ever know the truth about what you're seeing on video. Now, the good thing about having all these different cameras, I learned how each camera gave its own anomalous effect. But if I wasn't me and thought outside the box and thought about getting all these cameras for free, basically, I buy one, you buy the most expensive one, and then you work your way down. That's how you do it. And if I didn't think outside the box, I would have never learned what I learned and what I can take. And I find that Sony cameras are the best for, you know, using them on a casual thing, and also for sky watching. I like high 8 over digital. You bump a digital camera and it gets pixelated. Forget it. I hate that shit. Even though I have 2 very good cameras that are high def, I use my UFO hunting. I trust my UFO hunting with a high 8 camera. Now, ghost hunting, I feel the same way. But I think using digital and ghost hunting, you can get away with it more than you could than if you were UFO hunting. See, when you're in a house or in a designated area not looking at the sky, you don't really have to worry about what the hell is 5 miles out there that's getting in between the camera lens and the object. When you're in a house or doing some sort of research out at a cemetery, you don't have to focus miles away. It's only feet. There's not much distortion, so you can use a digital camera in those environments and get away with it as long as you stay out of digital. High 8 cameras also have the ability to go into digital once you get past the maximum optical power. 20 optical, after 20 optical, it's all digital. To me, I think it works, but you can't trust it. And you can see that on my humanoid video in the best manner possible. But if you aren't smart, if you aren't reading up on how to work a camera, how to use it properly. People get cameras. They don't read anything. They just try it out and see how it works. You gotta read everything that you buy. Read everything on it before you use it. I'm telling you, it's the best thing you'll ever do. And a lot of people don't think that way. And that comes down to you being smart. Without you having critical thinking skills, you cannot be successful in this field. One example I can give you is Jeff Woolwine. He thinks he sees a UFO every other day. In the beginning, he had 400 UFOs in 2 years. Every one of them was a balloon or something like a balloon. He did not have the critical thinking skills to see that, yes, maybe it is a tale from the lizard people that are abducting children and small animals. But to me, that's a freaking string. And if you can't see it's a string, get out. You have no business being here. So you meet these people all the time. They want to believe so badly. You have to be measured. You have to be in control of your emotions. You can't get overly excited and think that's a UFO or that's a ghost or I heard something or Bigfoot is right there when it's not. You know, all these things work in every paranormal or fringe situation. You've got to be smart. And I think that comes with your upbringing. It comes with going to school. It comes with who you hang out with. Everything about you, everything in your environment, everything you do from the minute you wake up to the second your head hits the pillow plays a big part in all of these fields. The paranormal field is something that is being made to look stupid. People ruin it every day. People are coming up with fake shit, making money off of it. It has to stop. Now, you want to turn it around. You want to talk about smart people doing stupid things. You have NASA. NASA has a boatload of very smart people. They're so smart, they're stupid. Why? Because they can't think outside the box. They can't reach deep down inside of that soul they have and think outside the box. Can people see us faking this? Now, I don't believe the ISS, the International Space Station, is doing what it's saying it's doing. I believe there's some anomalous things you can't deny. I believe sometimes when they do those interviews, they're on that airplane, Gravity X or whatever it's called, and, you know, whatever it is, you know what the plane they train on. So that could work in reverse. It comes down to you, though. And you are the only person who can control you. Nobody can think for you. Nobody can move that camera. Nobody can set up a perfect array of cameras and catch things. There's a reason why Bigfoot hasn't been seen on video. Because Bigfoot is outsmarting them. They haven't thought of everything. Get me out in those woods. Let me think of something you haven't thought of. Anyway, that's the class for today. That's you and only you can prevent forest fires. Remember that? Smokey the Bear? Now it's just Smokey Bear. Did you know that? I always thought it was Smokey the Bear. But it's not. It's Smokey Bear. And he's huge. I want to thank everybody tonight. All you guys here in the chat room. It was great. Hey, we had the Hulk on earlier. First segment of the show. Hulk came on, had to talk about people leaving that network, the Hulk network over there. Forget about those guys. You're almost done. We talked about Kip. Poor Kip, huh? He was a good guy for a while, and now he's got to go. So, Kip, hope you sleep well tonight, you bastard. You ruined it. You got to talk shit. Nobody told you to do that. And I want to thank everybody. Hey, look, the weekend's coming up. Enjoy it. We'll be back on Monday, right? Sunday, Monday. I'm all over the place. We'll be back on Sunday night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. And why don't you do this? Go check out GUFON Network at gufon.net and also go to gufon.org. And you can sign up at gufon.net for free. I'm Rich Giordano for the GUFON radio stream here on YouTube. Guys, enjoy the weekend. I'm out of here. I gotta go. I got a life to live. I got food to eat, dogs to walk. Gonna go listen to a little SOR tonight. Might want to join me. See you guys later. Adios. I'll be Jimmy Church.